Hello world, welcome back to another CTFlearn challenge video. In this video, we'll be walking through the cryptography challenge ALEXCTF CR2 many times secrets. Let's get into it. This time Fady learned from his old mistake and decided to use one-time pad as his encryption technique, but he never knew why people call it one-time pad. Flag will start with ALEXCTF open curly brace. Okay, so if we open up the link they give us, you're going to get a bunch of hex-encoded strings. Now, these hex-encoded strings are not readable if you convert them to ASCII, and that's because this is, as the challenge states, encrypted with a one-time pad. So we need to use a many-time pad attack, aka a crib drag, in order to solve this. I already have the tool that we're going to be using pulled up here and also in my Kali box here. It's called cribdrag.py. You can see how to use it on their official GitHub page. How it works is you basically put in different cribs, which are different plain text variations, and see if you can't crack the key and the plain text based off of the crib dragging algorithm. So now that we know what tool we're going to be using to crack this, let's take our ciphertexts here. And what we're going to do is open up CyberChef. We're going to paste those strings in here, and then we're going to do a find replace, and we're going to replace all the new lines with nothing. That way our cipher text is all on one line. And then we're going to run the tool. Make sure you run the tool with Python 2, as it is a Python 2 script, and paste your full string of ciphertext as the argument for the script. Press enter, and now we can begin. So our starting crib, as the challenge states, is going to be ALEXCTF open curly brace. And now we're going to be looking for plain text that we can use to pivot off of to get the full message as well as the key. Now, this will require some guesswork, but that's okay because we'll eventually get to the point where we can start guessing more and more words to get more and more of our key. Scrolling up to the top here, at index 0, we have Dear FRI. And after much guessing, this is going to be Dear Friend. So let's copy that. Go back to the bottom here. We're going to enter the position, which is the index number over here, which was 0. And that's clearly going to be part of the message. So we'll put in message here. And then we want to enter our crib, which was Dear Friend, like so. We can press enter there. And then we're going to scroll back up to our starting index. And we've uncovered more of the key. So we'll copy that. We'll put 0 in as the position. Type in key. And then paste in our newly found string. But we can also make some extra guesses on this string because we don't necessarily have to paste in the exact string to get the next portion. So what this string could probably be is this is probably the word here. So we'll throw in an E there, and hopefully that's correct. And we'll know it's correct because we'll either get more plain text that makes sense, or there's going to be some weird character somewhere in the string that doesn't make sense because that's not the right character of the key. Scrolling up, we'll find even more plain text at 234. This is clearly saying agree with me, but don't forget spaces are also included as one of the characters that are encrypted, right? Or part of the plain text. So we can guess spaces as well. This will probably be space, agree, space with, space me, space. So we're going to grab this and we're going to put in our new index of 234. And then this is part of the message. And then our crib will be space agree with me space, like so. Okay, now that we've gotten that, we're going to scroll up and look for more of our key. And we can see more of it at 232 up here. So we'll copy that. And then we're going to type in 232 as our position. This will be our key. And then we'll paste in that portion of the key, and I can't really glean any other words for the key from what we have here, so we'll just press enter, and now we're making even more progress. So at 258 right here, we see encryption sk. That's probably going to say encryption scheme. So what we're going to do is copy this. We're going to type in 258 as our index. Then we're going to type in message. And then we're going to paste in our plain text here and then finish off the plain text with a space at the end there. Press enter. We have even more of our key right here, so we'll go ahead and copy that. And at position 258, key, paste that in. We're going to go ahead and throw another underscore here because I'm betting that this is the complete word goes, and I don't think there's anything that comes after that except a space. And we know that in typical flag format fashion, spaces are replaced by underscores. So we'll add that extra underscore there and press enter. If we look at 232 here, we have agree with me to use. So that'll give us 2 extra characters there. So we'll copy that. So this is at 232. This will be the message. And we'll paste in that and put use like so. We get even more of our key here at 232. We'll copy that. 232, key, paste that in. This is probably going to be the underscore. It feels like we're getting pretty close to solving our key because we can even see the blanks right here. We see ALEXCTF, here goes the, and we know this is probably going to be an E and then an underscore. And then we can probably guess that that's going to be key. So we'll press enter. And then right here at 258, encryption scheme always space. So that'll give us another 2 characters, which I think is all we needed to finish our key off. So we'll copy that. We'll do 258. We'll do message this time. And then we'll paste that in and we'll do S space like so. We can see that this is kind of messed up right here, but that's okay because it still gives us part of what we want. We'll copy the part that makes sense because KK doesn't form a word unless we're talking about the you-know-what clan. So we will do 258 and then we'll do key, paste that in, press enter. Then at 232, we have agree with me to use the, which will probably be this. So we'll copy that. We'll type in 232 again. We'll type in message. We'll enter our crib in and press enter. But honestly, we didn't even need to do that. And I'll show you why here. If we scroll up a little bit, we'll see at 232, we have pretty much our full key right here. As you can see, it's going to be ALEXCTF, here goes the key, and then there's probably going to be a closing curly brace there. So we'll copy this. Then we'll enter 232, key, paste that in. Now, before I press enter, honestly, we don't even need to do it at this point, but you can see that we've already completed our key here. We can see ALEXCTF, here goes the key, and that's the full flag format. So our flag does end up being here goes the key in the ALEXCTF flag format. We'll copy that, paste it in, clean it up, and submit. All right, if you enjoyed the video, drop a like and subscribe to the channel to show your support. Turn on post notifications to get regular injections of cyber content directly into your feed. Check out our Patreon, join our Discord, and follow us on Twitter. Links in the description box down below. And leave any feedback or questions in the comment section down below. This is Almond Milk. Thanks for watching. Goodbye, world.